Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on my channel, where today we're going to be looking at the best XI that we can make of the signings that Arsene Wenger has missed out. Now at this time he has just signed Mustafi and Lucas Perez in a double deal which is worth 15 million, but he can't hide some of the transfers he's missed out on. So yeah, let's get straight into it. First we have Gianluigi Buffon. Now this is when he was at Parma, I do believe, already regarded as one of the best Serie A goalkeepers. Apparently he'd almost agreed personal terms, but the fee was too high, as you can imagine, and therefore moved on to Juventus and become one of the best goalkeepers of all time. Moving on, we have Gareth Bale. I put him in defence because when Wenger was linked with him, he was at Southampton playing left, the second most expensive player in the world. Gareth Bale's now a lot better than he was back then, and Wenger decided to pass on him, although he did get Theo Walcott. I mean, I can't quite compare him really to Gareth Bale, but oh well. So next we have Vincent Kompany. Now this one's a bit of a weird one because this is when Kompany was playing straight in Belgium, and again he was heavily linked with him, but for some reason went after Philippe Senderos and Johan Bejeur. I know who he is, but I can't pronounce his name. Then Kompany went to Hamburg and replaced Van Boyten. Yeah, I remember him. Then he went to Man City, and Arsenal didn't have anything to show for it really. So yeah, that was a bit of a balls up on Arsene Wenger's part, like most of these signings, to be fair. Next we have Rafael Varane. Now this one's even more annoying because Wenger knew that Varane was going to be a top quality defender. I can't remember which French club he was at. I'm going to have a wild guess and say Monaco, but I'm almost 100% certain that's wrong. This is before he moved to Real Madrid, and he was the one who predicted he was going to be a very world-class defender, like in the future, and decided to pass on signing him. And Jose Mourinho, then at Real Madrid, went to sign him, and he's now the defender we all know and love. And yeah, again Wenger, that sounded like could have been yours. Next we have, it says Kante here, but this is meant to be called Makelele. Obviously he doesn't have a legend card or anything, or just a card in general in FIFA, so I can put him there. But they both, Kante was dubbed the next Claude Makelele anyway after his season with Leicester, so I guess this one kind of links to him. But yeah, Makelele missed out on him when he was in the French league, and he then went to Real Madrid and then later Chelsea. So just the fact that Wenger missed out on someone who redefined the whole CDM role was very annoying. So that one a bit of a balls up. Next we have Xabi Alonso, and this I think is the closest one to being done. Xabi Alonso, when he was at Liverpool, had agreed personal terms, about to agree a fee because Gareth Barry was going to move there, and that was going to push Xabi Alonso out, and then we would have had Cesc Fabregas and Xabi Alonso in centre midfield. That didn't happen because Gareth Barry's move was, Liverpool pulled the plug and kept Xabi Alonso. Fair play to them, that's the right move for them. And yeah, we didn't have one of the best midfielders we would have had for a long time, I think. So that one, again, he had a very good career. I think he's won everything to be won in football. Don't quote me on that, but I think he has. So yeah, that one's very annoying. Next we have Eden Hazard, and this is when he was at Lille. I think he was another manager to realise that Hazard's going to be one of the world beaters soon. And I think Chelsea caught on to this idea and decided, you know what, we're going to have him instead because we have more money. And Wenger, of course, didn't agree a fee back then. I mean, to be fair to him, he has made 3 signings this season, which is more than, 4 if you count in the Arsene guy, even though he can't get work from it. So yeah, again, they're all annoying, but this one, knowing that Chelsea signed him before, it's just annoying. And look what he is now, 92 rated on FIFA. Disgusting. Next one is Cristiano Ronaldo. This is again back when he was at Sporting. I think even before Manchester United. Well, it must have been actually. But yeah, obviously Man United played the famous friendly against Sporting where Ronaldo shined, and back. I think that was back when Quaresma was playing it as well, so he was linked with them as well. I'm pretty sure there was either an Arsenal scout there or Wenger was just admired Ronaldo like everyone else does. Never went for him for some reason and passed on him. He signed someone else. I can't quite think who it is, but he signed someone else instead of Ronaldo back then. It's the biggest mistake he's ever made. So yeah, let's go on to the next one. We have Lionel Messi. This one annoys me because it was when he was 15. So that, Messi's been at Barcelona his entire career. We could have had 10 plus years of Lionel Messi scoring goals. He could have scored 400 goals for Arsenal instead of Barcelona, and he actually took a tour around the training ground and facilities with Gerard Piqué, Cesc Fabregas. I mean, Fabregas was the only player there that ended up at Arsenal. So yeah, we missed out on 3 players there. Of course, Piqué went to Man United and Messi went to Barcelona with the famous signature being on a tissue at a cafe or whatever. I think it's a restaurant. Doesn't matter though. Next we have Higuain. Gonzalo Fatboy Higuain. Yeah, I went there because of the Juventus thing. This is when he was obviously at Real Madrid. He was worth 25 million. Arsenal fans were thinking, right, we're gonna sign a top quality striker, proven goal scorer. We've got this. Nope. This is when in the summer when Cavani, when he was at Napoli, was linked with PSG and of course moved there. So Napoli were in for another striker, and for some reason Arsene Wenger didn't go after him. One absolute tool. To this day, it still annoys me, although he's called fat now, and I wouldn't want that around my team. But anyway, Luis Suarez is the last one, and this one is just I find it quite funny, but also so stupid. This is when he was back at Liverpool. I think this was the season before, he moved to Barcelona and did the last biting saga, let's say, before he just became the world's best striker, hands down. He put in a £50 million offer. This is back when Brendan Rodgers was there, and I'm pretty sure Brendan Rodgers has a good, history of selling players in his team. Joe Allen, obviously, but no, he bought him. No, but don't ignore that. Yeah, and for some reason, Arsene Wenger thought it would be a good idea. So everyone's like, in the news, everyone's like, "Oh, Wenger, he's going to put up the offer, isn't he?" Wenger confirmed it. No, he put a £50 million on £1 offer in. Increased the offer by £1. Wenger, I'm pretty sure this is when he was only worth another 10 or 20 million more, which to me is obviously a lot of money, but to Arsenal, it's not a lot of money. So yeah, that one's just annoying. They all are, to be fair. Imagine if we had that team now. Obviously, imagine this was Makelele, even though he's done play anymore. But yeah, imagine we had all these players now. We would be world beaters. We would be winning treble after treble. Messi would have got 400 goals. Ronaldo would have got even more. We had a solid defence, even though I'm pretty sure Gareth Bale wouldn't be playing centre back. We would have had Hazard, who after last season I'm not too sure, but it looks better this season. And yeah, it would have done a lot better. So anyway, that is going to be the end of my first video in a while, actually, considering I haven't made a video in 2 weeks or 2 or 3 weeks. So yeah, I'm going to try and make more videos, considering my channel's sort of growing a little bit again. Let me know in the comments what you want to see from me. I'm planning on recording some different games, like either PC games or just different games on PS4 in general. Might even do a No Man's Sky walkthrough / playthrough, because that game was really cool. Let me know in the comments if you want that, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.